With Rico Beard, I am Stoney. Hatchet is here. Kenny Cott is here. We hope you are here. What's going on? How are you, Rico?
Good, my man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It was good seeing you on Saturday at the Planet Fitness in Nova. A really good event. Amazing dancers, man. That Jayla woman was incredible. Well deserved. The 10,000.
Every dancer was good except for one.
Okay.
When you got out in the middle of the floor, it was like somebody go get Grandpa.
Oh, when I would do that little. Oh, I thought you were talking about one of the contestants.
No.
Yes.
Somebody go get Stoney.
Oh, yeah. Well, somebody kind of dared me, and
I know.
It was very well done. So, Abby, Lori, and the staff did a great job. Anyway, besides that, how was the rest of your weekend? Good.
It was good, man. It was good.
Watching the Masters yesterday was certainly interesting, and I've watched a lot of Masters in my day, and there have been some classics. You know, Tiger winning his first one, the one with the shot with the Nike ball just stays there and drops. There was 86 when Nicklaus won, and I think 87 when Larry Mize hit the chip to beat, I believe it was Norman in overtime when Norman was choked. Yesterday was incredible. The ups and downs. Look, he led by 2 going in, and after 2 holes, he was down 1 to DeChambeau. After especially going double and then, par, he should have had a birdie, but he didn't do that. And I thought it was over. I thought the wheels, the choke machine was just going to continue. But what's weird was it was DeChambeau who really choked more. Now, Rory did gag a little bit and kept going up. That's what called the roller coaster. Yeah, because he made that shot on 15 was incredible. And he had a few that were like over the trees, and then he has. Then
he wouldn't follow it up with
a bad putt. He had the one on 13 where he chunked it into the water. Where all he used to do was put it on the middle of the green, and basically the tournament was over. And he ended up going and, as we know, winning in a sudden death playoff. So it was pretty good. And Rory is one of those guys. There are a lot of people who don't like him. A lot of that stems from Ryder Cup. He doesn't talk to the media sometimes when he loses. He does have that in his past. There's no doubt about it. But I think for me, I was never a huge fan of his. But when he was the symbol of the PGA versus the LIV and all that, and he took it on the chin a little bit. He stuck up for his tour, and then they basically didn't, I wouldn't say backstabbed them, but signed this deal with LIV, and he had no idea. Nobody did. I think I really felt bad for him. So I'm glad he won. So how much of it did you watch? Any of it?
I watched some of it.
Yeah,
I watched some of it.
It was definitely theater. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I caught the last couple, and then I caught the playoff hole. So
yeah. So Rory finally wins the Master. He gets the career Grand Slam. So he's got the monkey off his back. The cliche of all cliches when it comes to sports, or one of them. Who's next? And I'm not just talking about golf. Who out there, 248-539-9797, is the one guy that you, A, hope wins it all finally, or if you want to be a complete a-hole like Hatchet and root for the guy who you never want to see win it all?
You know what? Ironically enough, I had one who I wanted to see it all, and he won it all this year. It was Jalen Hurts for the Philadelphia Eagles. Everybody wrote this kid off. He's no good. He's this, he's that. And he went out there and just got the job done. I don't know if I have I would say I don't want to see LeBron win again, but he's already won. He's already won. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is it that one person that I just don't ever want to see win?
There's 2 in the NBA. So if I have to pick one, I'm going to pick this guy who I used to really respect. And maybe David Stern might have kept him from winning a title. I'm done with Chris Paul.
Yes!
I hope he never wins.
Yes! Really?
Yeah. Because I think he's kind of a phony. because he comes across as being like the nicest guy in the world. But you know what? As people know, listen to me, there's something about him that just says phony. I don't know why. That's how I perceive him. He's a great player.
Did David prompt you to say this?
No.
Because he hates Chris Paul. I don't know why. I honestly, I don't know why.
Here's why. Because he is fake. Nothing about him is real to me. He comes off as trying to be this nice guy. And yes, he's a great father from everything I can see, sure. But everything about him, he getting all upset because Steph and the Warriors jumped ahead of him and winning a championship. Dude, this isn't a turn thing. You're not in a Cedar Point line and it's my turn. No, I'm sorry. You weren't good enough. He's never... I just can't stand that guy. Can't wait for him to end his career without a championship.
My other one who I was debating was also in the NBA. And at times he's unbelievable, but he's so disruptive at times as well to his own team. And he was great yesterday. And that's Harden. I mean, he also, it's a different topic probably. He's probably the one athlete who is great, who I can't stand watching him play because I don't like his style of play. You know, to me, he's boring. As good as he is.
He's, right. He just gets the ball. He's like in baseball, the one-man rain delay. He just gets the ball, dribbles out the clock, stands there. Okay, I'll make a move with 6 seconds to go in boring basketball. No, I'm with you for that.
The one who I do want to see, I mean, it's still early in his career because he's still a young man. And I think it's because he gets a lot of crap that sometimes is deserved, sometimes isn't deserved. And that's Lamar Jackson. I'd love to see him win a Super Bowl.
That was mine.
Okay.
I want to see Lamar win a Super Bowl. And I know it was like,
right.
You know what? He only does what the plays that are out there. Like, he didn't lose last year. Contrary to what the person who sits in that seat says, he threw the ball right to the tight end. The tight end
correct.
dropped.
Now, he made 2 horrible plays in that game that led to that situation.
But, I mean, if you think about the last 2 years, he got them down there, and it was the rookie dropped the pass or fumbled the ball on the 1. And then last year, the tight end, in a simple play, he just drops it. So he's done everything it takes. He did perfect game, no. But, yes, I would like to see Lamar finally hoist the trophy.
248-539-9797. Kenny, you have any? Who in hockey would it be? Do you want to see McDavid win a Stanley Cup?
So, yeah, I eventually want that to happen, but it just happened recently. It was the Ovi thing. I wanted to see history. History finally happened.
Right.
Not that I particularly like Ovi or dislike Gretzky or any of that, but when you have a chance as an adult to see history, in front of your eyes happen, that was what I was rooting for all of this year. And as far as people who I would root against, I mean, Brad Marchand. I mean, he's already won it.
He won one, though.
He already won one, but man, I hate that rat.
Yeah, but he's one of those guys who, if some reason he was, if the Wings were in the same situation that Florida was in, and they made the trade, I'd be psyched. You'd have a Marchand jersey the next day.
For people who haven't won it, I guess then Brady Tkachuk, I can't stand, one of the most punchable faces in the NHL.
Yeah.
That's the least one for me.
I get that. All right, 248-539-9797. We'll also have our Blitz, which will be centered on one Rory McIlroy. That's coming up around 2:30. It's the Valenti and Rico program with me, Stoney, 97.1 The Ticket.